can I ask you a fun question about like our personal relationship?
Yeah.
So you and I have worked on a number of creative collaborations over the years, right? Like we've done some sketches together, made some songs together.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, done some comedy shows together.
Mm-hmm. Had some sex.
Do you have a favorite memory, like an experience of like something that we've made together? Like your favorite song that we've made, or just the most, either the product of it or the experience of making it? And you can have more than one story. Or
I think the funnest song we did was Gelato.
Gelatio? Yeah.
What did I call it? Gelato?
We should make one called Gelato.
Hell yeah, dude. It was just such a great...
Fuck ice cream. I only drink gelato. I only eat gelato.
Don't give me a milkshake. I just loved when we were talking, I was like, I want to make a song with you. And you were like, what do you want it to be about? And I was like, I have no fucking idea. And you were like, what about Jules? Like being addicted to Jules, which was cool at the time.
Yeah.
And it was just such a great, like from there, we were able to just, start coming up with ideas. I really love when we can do.
Yeah.
Because we're so similar comedy wise. I feel like in certain ways.
Yeah, in certain ways. There's something kind of fundamental about our senses of humor that overlap. Like, I can't put words to it.
It's really like the stupid shit, man.
Yeah.
That we both...
It's like the reason why I put those particular gags at the beginning. Yeah. Like, I was so excited to play that Pfizer ad for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, this is so stupid and dry. And then, of course, setting you up for the Sonic thing.
Yeah. You know me, man. Like...
Sonic!
I love that you could just do that. That and...
Well, another thing I want to point out, Gelatio, a little behind the scenes thing. I usually always pick out the beats for the songs, but Colton...
I did pick that one.
Colton actually, because I think I sent you a beat and I was like, let's do it to this. And then I think like maybe within the day you sent me, you're like, hey, what do you think of this beat?
Hey, this one's worse. Can we use this one? Because the Baby and like that Charlotte rap was huge at the time.
Yeah.
That, barely any, just like nothing beat.
Yeah.
Like that's just,
It's a stupid beat, but it's perfect.
Really stupid.
It made the song for sure.
Yeah. I think my thing was like, this is pretty popular. And I think it would be funny to do something because it's so bad.
Yeah.
Like the songs are always so bad. Like Da Baby and, like that Charlotte rap shit, man. It's not good. I just thought it was funny too to have such a low energy kind of beat.
Yeah.
And then we're high energy rapping about Jules.
Yes.
Yeah. I really like that experience. I mean, you're so like your directing, ability is very strong. You get me to feel things and like I'm able to work better because of your direction.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah. The negative things I would say about working with you is hard to get you to come to like my ideas.
I agree with that. I have major.
You've gotten so much better though.
Yeah, I have tried, but I will admit I am difficult. I mean, man, one person that can really tell you who like tried really hard to work with me a number of times is Johnny Gray. Like,
oh really?
He tried would put serious effort into trying to like collaborate on doing like a Camboy show. We did a number of live shows, but like he threw out so many probably great ideas that I just felt like didn't align with Camboy, like the vision I had.
That's a little different. I guess what I'm saying is like, I'd be like, hey, we have a sketch idea. Can you help us film it? And you would be there and you would do it, but we couldn't get much out of you. Like we wanted to like, just a little something. Like you did everything we asked. But it
didn't feel like I was really contributing creatively.
It felt like you didn't care. That was the only thing. And maybe you didn't, which is fair.
Yeah.
Like you can not like the idea and that's
You're talking about
fine.
like shooting at Baboom Lasan, right?
Kind of. I mean, those, to be fair, those were crazy. Some of those were crazy ideas. But
can you think of a specific?
I can't think of a specific time, but I'm picturing that studio and you being there and doing it with us and helping us and being great. But just, I don't know, we would just be like, hey, man, what do you think about this? And you're like, I don't care. It's your thing. And it's like, okay, that's fine. But we respect your, opinion. And I guess we just wanted you to have an opinion.
Yeah, no, I think that's a fair criticism. It is, and I
what
agree.
Do you hate about me?
I don't know if I have anything I hate about.
I'm pretty
you.
opinionated, even when I'm wrong, and I don't like that about myself personally.
No,
I will double down on things that I don't need to.
No, I don't think any of that bothers me. I think maybe if I had, like, you hold a gun to my head, the thing I would like have to say is, like, and it's not coming from a place where I'm mad at you or hold it against you. I understand it, but like, think about, like, okay, I want to have Brian Piccolo on this podcast.
Yeah,
I've reached out to him and we like planned a date, and it was like, can you do it this Saturday? He's like,
I know exactly what
maybe.
you're gonna say.
Maybe.
Uh-huh.
And then we get to it, and you know, it's like the day before, like, are you down to do it? And then it's like, you know, he always responds to your text, but then he doesn't respond to that one, or he gives some joke answer, roundabout gets out. It's like, can't actually make a plan with him. Can't get him to do it.
Dude, that was me.
Getting him to show up to open mic, you know, that kind of thing.
Yes. I did a podcast with Brian Piccolo.
Yeah.
We did 2.
Yeah. And so that is crazy.
I can't believe I got 2.
Yeah. But to me, I think it's this thing. But to me, I empathize with that place because I know it's not coming out of a hatred for me. I know it's coming out of like, I don't want to leave the house or get involved with things. I just would rather be.
It was a depression.
Yeah,
thing
exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, that was bad. But today, I mean, this week when we planned this, I showed up right when I said I would, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get better about it.
Yeah.
I'm at least going to. Yeah, I was really, really bad about that. I would also agree to shit and then forget.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't number one on my mind. And then when it came up, I was like, fuck, I got to do that thing. Shit.
Yeah. Well, let me also like kind of reflect what you're talking about with me showing up and then like not really being fun or like not contributing or not having thoughts and ideas.
Oh, that's not fair to say that you weren't fun, because that's not a fair thing to put on you.
Well,
you know,
I
like,
think
I don't need you to have fun every time I see you.
No, I get it. And look, I can try to justify that by saying, look, I'm kind of like, if I were really going to try to defend myself about that, it would be, in most cases where it's not my thing, I don't feel like I'm good at contributing ideas because my ideas don't clash well with it. Like, people typically, my ideas are too much or too weird or just don't fit with the thing. They disrupt too much. Mm-hmm. And so it's kind of like, unless I have full creative control, you're not going to get that kind of energy from me.
Yeah.
And this is your thing, and I don't want to get in the way of that. So like, whatever you need me to do, tell me to do it, and I'll do it. Like, I'll commit to it.
And that's what you were.
But maybe I won't contribute idea-wise very much, and I might not be very passionate if I'm not like feeling what's going on. I'm not like immersed in it. And so that's probably that case. But back to this. In many cases, I know, specifically thinking about like the 2017, 2018 years of me showing up for those Baboom shoots, I was like struggling with continuing to get high and not having a good relationship. Like, I'd show up there and we'd all like smoke and then make the sketches.
Yeah.
And also was kind of in a funk and depression myself. And like, rather than doing what you and Piccolo do, where it's just, I know I'm going to be like that, I'm just not going to show up. What I do is I'll show up, but I'm just going to be a fucking piece of shit, you know?
But that's better than what I was doing. I mean, at least you were dependable.
Yeah.
You know, me and Piccolo definitely were not dependable at all. And then there were, with the Baboom shit, man, I can understand sometimes not being into the idea, you know, because I had that same feeling.
Don't know how to contribute, like, you know, because
it's such an idea that you're like, I don't even know what I'm just here to help. Like,
well, it's very like, it's John and Dave do a great job working together on that and like being like in sync with each other. And then I think, there's just sometimes like I have fun doing it and I like doing it, but there's sometimes where I'm like, I don't know how to contribute to this.
Yeah.
Like I love doing this and I love hanging out with these guys, but I creatively don't know. Like, I don't feel like I have anything good.
I think that's what would happen too to me. I think I would get self-conscious about doing those things and being like, what am I doing? I don't feel very funny in this. Like, they're going to put it out and I'm not going to be very funny.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's my whole goal, is like trying to be funny, create content for people to laugh. You know, this podcast is a little different.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've only been a little funny throughout these podcasts.
Yeah. No, you're great.
I'm funny in the first minute and then I start turning off.
But I need to get used to that more instead of trying to just be funny all the time.
Yeah.
You know, because people do want genuine shit. But no, I think you're great. Like, I've told you before, I compared you to Seth. Yeah, I'm
a little like Hitler.
Yeah, you're pretty much Hitler, dude. Yeah.
Look, Hitler got shit done, so do I.
And I love you, so you're Hitler.
Yeah.
I've compared you to Seth MacFarlane one time, and I remember you going like, "Wow, really?" That's how long ago. That's how long I knew you for, when he was doing the movies and so Ted and shit. Mm-hmm. I was like, dude, you're like Seth MacFarlane, man. You're so good. You're direct and you're funny. You act. Wow.
Now it's a little insulting.
Yeah, it's pretty insulting. So you're a racist.
Is he?
No, I'm just kidding. Like that. I mean, you could say that about Family Guy, that they made racist jokes.
Oh, yeah.
You
so
could say
like
that about
every edgy cartoon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not South Park.
Yeah, right.